Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel and welcome to a pretty major unfolding of news on the Rust Alec Baldwin shooting situation. I have literally just seen this piece of news. I've been away all day, so I am sorry for that, bringing you this news quite late. But the district attorney, who is of course investigating the Alec Baldwin shooting, or the Halyna Hutchins shooting, whichever way you want to phrase it, has now come out and said, I know who loaded the gun that killed Halyna Hutchins. That's massive update. And they've also come out and refuted the claims of sabotage. So, in one fell swoop, the information that was provided, the nonsense, and it was nonsense, that was purported by the attorneys for the armourer, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, boom, gone. You're talking crap. Instantly refuted those claims. That is a massive update. Absolutely huge. To me, it signifies, no, we know who loaded this gun. Therefore, we know the onus of who loaded the gun with the live rounds. That's a step forward. That is a huge step forward in the right direction for justice being served one way or another. Because if they know who loaded it, then they can do a process of elimination through the chain of custody and ultimately land on, well, on where you're going to dish out the penalties, I guess, is the point. Huge. So let's dive into this, ladies and gents. If you've, appreciated the updates coming out about all of this, please do hit that subscribe button. Please do hit that thumbs up button. Please do share the video. It goes a long way to helping out. And if you have appreciated the ongoing coverage, consider supporting via Patreon or becoming a member of the channel. So anyway, let's take a look at this article. So the district attorney investigating the fatal shooting on the set of Alec Baldwin's film Rust has confirmed, and the fact that she turned up on Good Morning America and said, we know this, we can confirm this. Pretty major. So she's confirmed that she knows who loaded the prop gun that killed cinematographer Halyna Hutchins. Calm down, everyone that's going mental that I've called it a prop. Prop merely means something used in films. It can still be a real weapon. That is not to discredit the weapon or the ability to fire. Prop just means something used in films. It's industry terminology. It's the correct terminology to use, actually. Now, appearing on Good Morning America on Wednesday, so, well, what was that? Yesterday. But late yesterday. Mary Carmack Altwees provided an update on the deadly shooting that sent shockwave through Hollywood. Ms. Carmack Altwees said she knew who loaded the gun that Baldwin discharged whilst rehearsing on set, but declined to comment further on the subject. Now, why would that be? Charges. It sounds like charges are about to be brought. I would say we can't say anything. We don't want to, disturb anyone too much. Therefore, hey, we know who loaded this, and then charges will be brought against them. Baldwin believed the gun was cold, meaning it contained blank rounds and was safe for use. And during the interview, Ms. Carmack Altwees also refuted the claims of sabotage by a disgruntled crew member. I love the fact that was just discredited instantly. I love that. Very, very happy that is the case. Now, here we go. So, last week, an attorney for Rust armourer Hannah Gutierrez-Reed alleged that someone had placed a live round in a box of dummy rounds with the purpose of sabotaging the set of the film. Now, I've done a video of that just saying that is total nonsense. It is absolutely nonsense. The fact that just having that as a statement presupposes that Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, as well as David Halls, wouldn't do their jobs correctly, i.e. they wouldn't have checked the gun to even see whether there was live rounds in there. So in just even stating and speculating that sabotage is a possibility indicates that those individuals weren't doing their jobs anyway. So it's not like it's a weird thing to even claim, because it presupposes that they wouldn't be doing their jobs correctly. And if someone was going to go down that route for sabotage, well, that's still not a good look on them, is it? So Ms. Gutierrez-Reed is one of 4 people who handled the gun that killed Hutchins, making her a focal point in the investigation, rightly so, as well as Baldwin, of course, and David Halls. The armourer has claimed that she loaded the gun from a box of rounds labelled dummy, indicating that they were blank rounds. You should still probably check them, let's be honest, especially if you are using the gun for plinking on set after work. On the 21st of October, Mr. Baldwin accidentally misfired a prop gun, we say accidental discharge, that killed 42-year-old cinematographer Hutchins and wounded the film's director, Mr. Joel Souza. While discussing the case on Wednesday, Ms. Carmack always said, "I know that some defence attorneys have come up with conspiracy theories and have used the word sabotage. We do not have any proof." She added that the prosecution doesn't have the same information defence attorneys do until it is made available to investigating authorities. It doesn't play into the decision-making process. Basically, you're talking bollocks. Shut up. The DA also said that she was aware more live rounds were found on set. Oh, so just that singular dummy round, the singular live round, was it put in that dummy? No, you were plinking. You were using the guns after hours in an unsafe fashion. You shouldn't be using. You just shouldn't be doing it. It's a professional set. Stop using them for messing about. In addition to the bullet that claimed Hutchins' life but did not reveal the exact number, she admitted that the question of how live rounds made their way to the set remains one of the most important factors going into a charging decision. So yeah, it does sound like charges will potentially be brought forward. Ms. Carmack always explained it's probably more important to focus on what led up to the shooting, because the moment of the shooting we know that at least Mr. Baldwin had no idea that the gun was loaded, so it's more how did that gun get loaded? What levels of failure happened, and were those levels of failure criminal? That's how I've been saying that this case would go, because of the chain of custody. I've never said that Baldwin is not to blame. He definitely holds some blame. He's a producer on the film, for goodness sake. She also denied the claim that Rust assistant director David Halls did not handle the prop gun on the day of the shooting. It has been reported that Mr. Hall signalled that the gun was cold and handed it to Mr. Baldwin after grabbing it off a prop cart. Yes, that does seem to be the case. Ms. Altwees confirmed when asked about Mr. Hall's being the person who gave the actor the gun. But Mr. Hall's lawyer, Lisa Taraco, had told Fox News on 1st of November that absolutely did not happen. That's interesting, because he's basically all but said that did happen, because he said, we checked it in a police report, but we can't remember whether Ms. Gutierrez-Reed spun the barrel or not. So that's interesting. Now, she added that it was not the assistant director's responsibility to check the gun. If he chooses to check the firearm because he wants to make sure that everyone's safe, he can do that, but that's not his responsibility. No, but the overall safety of the entire set is the assistant director's role. Mr. Hall was fired from the 2019 film Freedom's Path when a prop gun was unexpectedly discharged on set, which injured a sound technician, but also he was fired from other films for safety concerns as well. So the DA concluded that the investigation into the shooting is still underway, adding that her office had not ruled out pressing charges yet. It sounds like they're going to go ahead. Major news, I think. This is a massive, massive update. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Thank you so much for your continued support on this ongoing coverage. I really do appreciate it. I hope you do appreciate it yourselves. So thank you so much. Give the video a like and a share. Leave your thoughts down below. Take care.